Welcome back to Lens Island. I'm the 80s Gamer, and I'm recording this video right after the other one, so I didn't have time to read your comments, but I've thought about it some more, and I feel like if you want to see somebody start Lens Island from the very beginning, then this isn't the playthrough for you. But if you want to see the story and sort of minimize the grind, then this is a great playthrough to watch. So I hope that's okay with you guys, because that's what I'm planning on doing, is we're going to play our world and we're going to play with our character that is fully loaded up. We put in the time on our last playthrough and got everything done, so now let's play the story. And like I said, I'm recording this one right after the other one, so I haven't had time to read whether or not this is something you guys are interested in. I guess if you really hate this idea, post and let me know. But I'm hoping that you guys are okay with sort of skipping the grind. I promise, as if you're new to the game and this is your first watch through, I will explain to you how I did all the things so that there's still a tutorial aspect of this playthrough if you're learning how to play. One of my most watched videos on my channel is the How to Tame a Tiger video. So I will make sure that we talk about it. So, we need to unlock the first dungeon. As you can see between episodes, I did do a little bit of grinding because I leveled up the town, and that was just collecting materials and such. So yeah, the town is level 3, which unlocks the burn point, or the warp point for us. It'll just make it faster for us to get around. Alright, so as I remember, the second dungeon entrance is over here. We need to grab these. Oops. Glass. We need to gather that sort of stuff, just because it's rare. Ooh, we're having some 20 frames per second. That's not great. What's going on? Maybe some caches? I don't know. 8 frames a second. Yeah, we're going to have some problems. If I was sort of hoping that they would, make some performance improvements in the 1.0, and maybe they still will, but this is to teach you the roll jump. We do have tutorials turned on. You can pause the video, but it's basically jump and then hit the shift key to roll. We've activated the one to the north. That was interesting. It knocked over the pear tree. Okay. Alright, and let's go activate the one to the west. And yeah, maybe the second episode we can clear out the dungeon, which would be really cool. So yeah, I guess my thinking on this is that, we put so much time grinding into the last playthrough, and it seems sort of silly to... Really? Aiming is harder than it should be. It seems really silly to make us redo all of that stuff again and start completely from zero, and I just did so much in between mining the last time that we played, trying to get the little, the small meager resources so that we could upgrade our gear or whatever and kind of progress the story, which, one of the reasons I like playing these games is the story, and I feel like we've played almost everything that there is to play in this game in terms of story. So other than it looks like the final dungeon, right? So we need to go, I think... a little bit annoying that it's night. It's alright. We'll be fine. Here's the little entrancey thing. Fiber. We're a little short on fiber. Okay, we're going to learn the ancient tablets that show up. Nice. Etched. Yep, the more of those we get, the better. Cool. And let's go underground to activate. I think this forces you underground to see the underworld. I don't remember if in the pre-underworld update whether or not, that's a good question, whether or not there was whether or not this was underground or not. Alright, let's activate you. Perfect. The dungeon should now be unlocked. Like this. Now, the underground has a map. We can actually go home from here. We kind of have to go a little bit right. see, it's over here. We can go back to Bridgewater Town from here. Yeah, there we go. And then kind of just a little bit to our left, it's this way. I'll show you. The upper world and the lower world are connected. There we go. Ah, yes, my little mushroom growing farm. Can we fill our bucket? Yes. Mushrooms are there's a fabulous dish, so we definitely want them. You want them. So I start a little mushroom farm right here in Bridgewater. Occasionally go in there, remember to water it. The better thing would be a water tower. You can't pump the water tower, but you can use your bucket to sort of, a bucket and a well to fill it up, and that way it will go a little bit more efficiently. But we don't have good access to hardwood yet, so we can't really build. I got a little bit of hardwood, you'll see, because I buffed up our little house a little bit, just so that we would, again, not be focusing on the grindy aspects of the game, but could instead focus on the story. So you'll see when we go back to the house. But let's go rock the first dungeon and see what happens. See how it plays, that sort of thing. And yeah, they keep releasing little patches and updates. Oh, see, we're back in town. All right, let's see. Loading chunk. Yeah, the loading seems fine. That isn't really the dilemma. Okay, and we follow this path. Oops, not over the cliff. And we should come to the dungeon. And all three of those are lit, which means we should be able to unlock it. There it is. Lights it up. And if we come over here, kill this guy. What are we looking at? This is the thing, but we can't read any of the letters yet because we have to find all of those things. Okay. Dungeon gear. Let's suit up because we are supposed to be, doing this. So in the dungeon, I'm going to put the tiger collar on, and we'll talk about the tiger in a moment. Helmet. One of these helmets has been buffed. I think it's this one. Okay. And as for chest pieces, I believe I'm a big... These two... This one gives us cold resistance, but this one gives us armor. Let's put that on. And otherwise, I think we're okay. For gear, where's the first dungeon? Eventually, we could want the shield. Here, we'll put it here just so we have it. And we'll do more food and things like that. But can we use the shield in the... Oh, look at that, we can. This will make us almost invulnerable. Especially for the first dungeon. It's alright. This, again, remember, is to get you introduced to the story, and, we'll unlock stuff that we already have. But we'll talk about dungeon mechanics while we're in here. Hopefully you guys will find it interesting. Use the pickaxe would work better. Okay. So, unlike the underground, we can't build down here. You can come back in. There are little secrets, like see that money on the table. And when you finish these, they fall apart. So it's not a bad idea to explore a little bit. You used to not be able to turn the camera, but we can now, so we can see sort of up on top of the, up on top of the cliffs in a little sort of easier way than before. Now, the tiger. Should we talk about him now, or should we talk about him later? I guess we can talk about him now. There's a video on my channel, how to get him. It involves rainbow trout. You have to go to the second island, which, of course, in this playthrough we have not been to, but it is my goal that we'll get there soon. Hi. So, yeah, he will... I believe he will attack enemies. We will see. Let's see what happens. If we just hang out, does he do anything? I had someone commented on my channel that he doesn't do anything. Seems like he might be slowly... Yeah, he's doing a little bit. Okay. Interesting. There was complaints that he was not very active, an active participant. it does seem like he is not an active participant, which is a bit of a bummer. I feel like he did more in the past. All right. Water can be super important if you're fighting an enemy that. Let's light it. If you're fighting an enemy that lights you on fire. What's wrong? Oh, I have to do like this, and then like this. Pick up the money. Ah, papaya seeds, nice. Don't think there's anything on the far corner. Our mace is... This is one of the new enemies. It gives 3 things. Our mace is equipped with lifesteal, and electricity. That's what you're seeing. I really prefer the hammer, for a variety of reasons. Most of them is this jumping attack that we can do. I feel like it's the best way to clear out nests. You do the R leap, then you do sort of like an E attack, and that is how to do it. All right, so jump. Nope, that's a big jump. Okay, let's try it again. Maybe from the side this time. Is that better? Jump. Ouch. Remember, these are here to heal you, prevent freezing, and yeah, we're getting a status effect. I think it comes from that. Is there anything over there? Any secrets back here? No. All right, cool. So yeah, let's see. What else can we talk about in terms of learning the game? Mushrooms, good. This dungeon is meant to just sort of teach you the mechanics. Obviously, one of the most important things to do is to get rid of the spawners first, so always try to do that yourself. And again, remember, it's not completely fair since we are essentially... He does 28 points of damage. I mean, that's not terrible, but... Seems like he could do more, if you ask me. A good use of... Is there something over there? A good use of him can be, if you're running, one of the ways to heal is to have your food full and then run, and he will, and let him attack stuff. Helps if we get out our weapon. Good. Place to heal at the very first. This is if you're at the very first real encounter. So let's go down here. Now again, we are... Remember, this is almost story mode for us. So to get out of this thing, we have to kill the spawners. We're going to do it. And that will release the prison. Or no? All enemies. Okay. Good job, Spider. Nice of you to show up. I think that's all there is in this first one. Yeah. Be careful of these spears. They do hurt. Don't run into them. I have done it. Here's if you want to heal. Not going to. We want those metal parts. We'll take the 11 money. Here's the dog if you don't have him. Okay. The cavern's overrun. If I last the night, the void beasts are everywhere. There's no escape. Yep. And this is some coal, which can help you put that in there if you need it. We should not have lost the tiger. We already had the dog. Yeah, this is where you get the dog. Put the tiger back in. Just so we have him. Again, he's not really doing that much damage. What weapon do we get? No weapon on the first one? Okay, some light stone. That's kind of nice. Mushrooms, don't forget these. And that might be it. Oh yeah, 5 is the shield. Okay. cool. We can't read what it says. Probably because if we come back here later, it'll tell us. But this should take us back out. Most dungeons, you do not have to walk back out of, so no worries there. They're going to warp out at the end of every one. And the nice thing about this one is it's right next to the starting thing, which includes the 5 stones, which I assume are for the 5 dungeons. In the previous update, we only had 4 dungeons. So there is one more dungeon that we haven't seen before. And maybe there's more towns. Also not clear. The original game had 1 town, then they broke it up into 3 to kind of make you go around. We'll have to see if that is still the case. Let's see where we are. All right, let's. Can we go back to our non-fighting stance? Perfect. Put the torch away. And there it is. The first one is showing as done. And we click on it, we can't read anything. Yeah, okay. No worries. The tiger, I don't remember if he collects anything. So we're not fighting anymore. Let's switch back to a few other things. This is the explorer's hat, so maybe we do... No, I'm going to go do some farming. So we'll put on our farming gear. And we will put on... I think the red panda is so cute. We'll keep him up. I don't know why he has a cat sound. That seems like a bit of a bug. You can pay to curse this dungeon and then do it again for more stuff. I don't know if that's needed. Let's do the... Normally that would be saved for after you beat the game. You kind of go back and do it again. So I sort of think we should do that. We don't have the tutorial guiding us, which is fine. Water town. Yep. Let me show you what I did to the house, and then we will... There's the cat. Ooh, we have one... That's a surprise. We have one thing that's not suited. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to grow some stuff for us so that we're... I don't know how I feel about... Wow. Interesting. Excuse me. Yep. Grapes. Wheat. I think we probably need to get rid of these because they're going to be super annoying. Yeah. Let's do grapes again. We should be planting these back. Olive trees, are they done? Maybe? We have this water tower. We do not have enough hardwood to upgrade it. It's doing 80. Okay, or 18. It must have more than 18. The bananas are there. Oops, careful. Perfect. Get some bananas. All right, what else do I want? Let's put our wheat back, I guess. We're gonna need olives. We're also gonna need a ton of wheat, so let's just do wheat. Are these ready? Yes. Perfect. Lining them up like that can be super helpful. Olives are needed for just about everything. So definitely have a good supply of olive trees. Once we have a good supply of hardwood, we'll do some other stuff. Okay. And we're good there. Everything else is working. What else did I put? This protects as a light stone barrier that keeps the guys from coming to our base. This refinery, we are going to refine our wheat into flour. We'll need more than one of these eventually, but that'll get going. Yes. We haven't played with the bow at all. 3 hardened steel to get it from a, let's see, damage per second 13.1, damage per second 19. Gets a multi-shot? Sure. We have to have arrows, which we do not have. No hardwood, and it becomes 26. And some interesting stuff. Okay, cool. Happy about the bow. Is there a way that we can see how many arrows we have? Unclear. We have a fletching table. It's right here. Ah, here's how you do it. Regular arrows, fire arrows, explosive arrows. Wow, wood, stone. There's some wood. There's some stone. And are feathers here? Yep. Super quick. There, we got a few. It's kind of fun, just so we have some. All right. So that's what we've done for the house. Get a little bit of clay, because it's always useful. Did I leave anything here? No. Our wheat is going. Yep, take it. All right, cooking. This is super important for having real food. So I'm a huge fan of these right here, these mushroom pies. We don't have any, we have a few mushrooms that we're saving right now. But pumpkin bread, I think, is another really solid one. Yeah, that's a big favorite. How many pumpkins? We do. So we need pumpkins and flour. And we'll light that up. There we go. That'll get us going. This is where we make metal shards and stuff, which I think we're okay on. We have 15 of these, 5 of these, no Damascus steel. How do we make Damascus steel? Damascus steel is tungsten, which we do not have, and titanium, which we do have. Okay. And we can make these with, looks like, hardened steel and regular pipe things to make the more advanced parts. Yeah, we're fine on all that stuff. Okay. Oops. I thought I could just... I can quick swap is double click. There we go. Put it into our base. And go here. And this is the thing we need the most. I think it's actually 250. Alright. We do not need this anymore. We are... Let's see. Let's switch gear again. I would like the sailor's cap and the sailor's armor. We need to go to the second island. And in my last playthrough, it was over here. Don't know that that's where it is, though. Well, we gotta sail around to find it. You go away. Let's build a boat. What kind of boats can we build? Can we build the big one? We can. Love it. Has a little bit of storage. I'm too far to get on it. I am not. Okay, what do we know? We know the other dungeon is over here. We know, this will get us good stuff. The lumber mill's over there. That seems good. Let's generally point the camera at where we're going. And let's go around this. This is where the thing was. We scoot pretty nicely along. Having a little bit of trouble maintaining our 30 frames per second, but we're hanging in there. Interesting. Sometimes these little buildings can have a like a chest or something to lean into. To get off, we just roll, I think. It would help if we could fall through the earth. Okay. Always really... Yeah, I will say that to the Flow Studio guys, this should not be as hard as it is. Come up here. Is there any money up here? No. Big fat nothing. Cool. Always fun to waste our time. Okay, we changed the camera, so we need to sort of repoint towards town. That way. You steer by using left and right, pushing forward. Makes you go forward. The currents there can help you move around the world much quicker. Do not fall off the world in the ocean. I had a video about it in my last playthrough. It is no bueno. So don't do it. A rabbit. Okay. Mr. Rabbit. Great. Let's get this. Ooh, 8 frames per second. Not what you want to see. This should be hardwood. Maybe. We need it, so even though I'm going to try to sort of minimize the grinding in this playthrough, did we get hardwood? Yes. Okay, great. Let's switch our gear again. I always forget to do this. We're not sailing. Let's do this. And where's the Adventurer's Pack? I think this one is... This is for fishing. Yeah, the Explorer set. I think it just allows us to move quicker is what I remembered. It does... I don't think there's a... There might be a Lumberjack set. I don't know. Okay. It's about to be night. Okay, the map says town is... the map says town is... click this button to get to center. Town is to our right? Okay. Terrigan Town, yep. There's the warp, if we want it. Here's the guy who sells pumpkin seed. Okay, so here you can get what? Pumpkin, lilac. It's really hard to see. My usual move, which we will do now, assuming we have enough, is we can, so that everybody gets whatever. A harvest moonrise is fun. The wolf is apparent. I've never caught the wolf. Should we try? We need to find the bait box so we know where it is. It's that. We're missing regular wood. That's a bummer. We have everything else. There is regular trees here. Don't bother me. That is not a regular tree. That's a hardwood tree. All right, the wolf. It would be great if you would actually like do something instead of just hanging out. Ooh, you're fun. And you're dead. So a harvest moon, we can talk about this. The harvest moon, all of your stuff, all of your crops get harvested faster. What I'm interested in, I've never seen him. Okay, we can build it. I wonder how you do it in the harvest moon, though. I would imagine it's away from town. There. There he is. Okay, so we put a bait box down. And then we have to put... Really? We have to open it, put meat in it. We have to go away. Come on, you go to it. We put a lot of meat in there. Come on. He doesn't seem to be bothered by this. Man, they are unrelenting. Where's the bait box? Is he there? He is. Okay, so here's how you do it. You click on him and you click tame. Nice, we did it. And then we just recycle that. And presto changeo. Wow. That's super exciting. So I didn't actually expect us to... I mean, I guess there's still stuff for us to complete, so this is good. Let's... You guys are super annoying. Does the wolf attacks? He should. 20. Okay. Don't know if he does more or less than the tiger, but that's... Oh, right. He attacks, which is why all of our stuff is just hanging out. Okay. You're a great buddy, but I'm going to put you away. The red collar is the wolf. Cool. Green. Okay. We're in need of hardwood, which you guys are working on. Our whole reason for being, well, not our whole reason for being here, but it is super important that we get some hardwood. We are definitely being held back on our being able to build stuff from that. So, a good use of this harvest moon is to build hardwood, or collect hardwood. And getting the little spears that the enemies drop is also a pretty, did I get it? 120, that's pretty good. I think we hit that guy with the tree, which is pretty cool. I wonder if you can hit the other animals with the tree. Unclear. Okay. I would like that. Clay. Man, I'm excited about the wolf. That's probably... Oh. I lost home, though. Is it over here? I was trying to build a little house for us. There it is. So that we could sleep off the harvest moon, which is really all I wanted to do, because it's so dark for you guys. Alright, I will take this. He's just free experience. Well, he's free those things. Another one. Man, I'm very interested by... Those guys would be quite difficult if you were... You must have a roof. Oh, right, I didn't build the roof. Oh, yeah. Gosh, there's a flat roof, right? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Can I sleep now? I do not want to set my bed. I just want to go to sleep because I don't really need about the harvest moon. Alright, we made it! The second town! Yay! We're so exciting! What does the second town need? Regular wood, some lightstone, which we could do if we had it. Okay, what do you buy here? You buy the Druid's Greaves, which gives you health. Sure, let's buy those. You buy the Druid Helmet. Sure, we'll take it. Very exciting. This guy can also like retrieve your backpack if it gets lost. That is very important. Like if you die in a place that you can't get back to, he will help you. Now, it's daytime, so we can see what we can buy. This is a place to get olives. If you can't, they're expensive. If you can't find them on the islands, good stuff to know. Lavender. How much do we have? We have 100. We'll sell a little bit. Sell it down to like 100. Don't really need money, but I also don't want to fill up. We could buy pumpkins. Not going to do that. Or those. These can be good for money. We can buy stone, clay, everything here. This is a entrance into the underworld. So let me show you how this works. You can go back and forth between these two islands. The first island and the second island. I imagine it's possible to get to the third island too. I'm confident it is, actually. You can get back and forth between them with underground, using the underworld. But, you have to have enough sort of materials to do it and all that. Can we get up there? We can. I'd like this. And that's the wrong tool. Stone is excellent. I thought I got all the mushrooms. We definitely want those, as we talked about. Where is it? That's the whole point of this. So home is over there. There's something else here. There's more than something else here. Really? Okay. Can we go see it? Oh, this makes perfect sense, actually. That there would be a tablet here. We're learning a little bit more of the language. 3 of 10. Okay. Should we try to go get that other one really quick and then maybe call it an episode? I was going to activate the dungeon, but kind of curious what's over there. Let's do it. Get a little stone. We're going to need it. Okay. Let's set our... I think we might need to set our direction towards where... Wait, what? How did it just disappear? That makes no sense. It was there a second ago. Yep, those are the two new things. Those. Interesting. If I put this hat on, I'll get healing ability. Put this on, I get to be able to see further, and we see nothing. Interesting. Looks like you could build off in this direction. That was generally the way it was. Let's try. For a sec. So we need this. You have to switch to stone. Okay. Generally that way. $257. Okay. I think that's all the way. Yep. Okay. It is there. Okay. Let's light some stuff. No. No. I would like to be able to click on the picture. I would prefer not to have to make like a perfect click on the, it's sort of annoying to have to make a perfect click on the little plus. Okay, let's generally point towards where we're going, which is that way. Okay, so we have to get across. Not that big a deal. Point. Enough. Plus. You can Mario these guys, watch. Alright. Oh. Water. Water can be... Well, it's lava that we need to watch out for, so... Is it too dark for you guys? Sorry, I forgot to turn on my light. Apologize. It looked like whatever it is up above the top of that water. Let's go look. It's like a little path here. Fishing dock, you can... this would be where you'd fish for the anglerfish. I'm pretty sure. She doesn't even eat or sleep anymore, just like everyone else. She's obsessed with the limestone. Oh, there's like a quest area. What do we got? This isn't your grandpa's CD. Well, it kind of is. Learn. Oh. Interesting. So it's another reason to explore the dungeon. Oh man, I want to go over there. It's to our left. Can we get there? Oh, it's the new slime biome. It's a giant slime cube. I bet we can't. Oh, but I bet we could try. If we go, we might not be able to get back. In fact, I'm fairly confident we will not. It's an upward jump. There might be a way around, though. Okay. Let's do it. That could be trouble. What does this provide? Does it give us a movement speed boost, roll cooldown? Let's suit up just on the off chance. I'll leave the hat on. Oh. Did I just do a bad jump? No, it's makeable. I was gonna say, it seemed like it would be makeable. This stuff is attacking me. Whoa. Interesting. What you got? Wants me to use a pickaxe. Unlock. Big and bouncy slime hammer to whack your enemies more resilient. New weapon. It's like a slime boss. He is not exactly a joke. Whoa! Where's our good helmet? Why can't I find it? There it is. And I kind of feel like I would like my shield, please. He's not messing around. This is seems like a potentially late game boss. Well, not a boss, but... What happens? I can't use my abilities. Interesting. Whoa. Whoa! That's wild. He just killed us. You cannot get stuck underneath him. Wow, I can't get near him. Oh, he splits into multiple! Oh my gosh! This is definitely late game. You do not want to mess with this guy. Kind of fun, though. I mean, this is what we were... kind of what you're here to see, isn't it? Let's beat these guys. Nice. I wonder what you get. Another thought, actually. Well, never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder if it would be worth... I wonder if it would be worth pulling the tiger out, but we're doing okay. We reflect a fair amount of damage back on them. Wow, but they can trap you, so be aware. Okay, we're getting there. Force lightning definitely helps. I'm very interested in investigating the hammer. Let's not get picked apart. Interesting. Okay, tell me about the slime hammer. Okay, it's exotic. So it is a late game weapon. Damage per second, 28. Big bouncy slime hammer to smack your enemies into another realm. Huh. This one does 96. This one does 28. Damage per second. Yeah, we're almost twice. Not really 100% sure what the pro and the con is there. All right, let's do a little bit more investigating, and then we're going to call it an episode. Okay. Okay, so mushrooms. These are just mushrooms. Seems like the slime, though, is something we need. And then it attacks you. Yeah. Interesting. What do you guys think? This is not even really mapped. We need to get home, though. So this is where we need to go. Let's see if we can get out of here. Yeah, we can. All right, so first, let's get out of the way. Can we tilt as far as it out as it can go, like that? And then we're going to do a move that's like this. That's a little bit tricky. I want to go there. Missed that. Can we stop? So that we can, yeah, easy jump there. And then let's go here. Here. Yep. That'll be good enough. Perfect. We made it. Refresher. Oh, we didn't actually use as much snow as I thought we did. Okay. Well, there is the new slime biome. We have sort of encountered it. Wait, check our... Yeah, we're almost where we need to be. Wonder if we can get there from above. Hopefully. That's my hope. Because I want to be, like, there, I think? No. Not even close. I want to be there. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we can probably do this. See, if we move out of the way, we do, like this, that. That should be doable. And then stairs, maybe? And we're back. Yay, we made it. Stay late. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching the second episode. We did not activate the second dungeon, but we did capture the wolf, which is super exciting. We beat a slime boss, which also is great. A little bit longer than I expected. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one.